was reading the Old Testament yesterday, and I never realized how incredibly merciful and good God is in the Old Testament. You always think of him as kind of like the scary one who smites people, but oh my gosh, no. What kind of drove this home for me yesterday was that I was reading Jeremiah, and in Jeremiah, God is like, basically, all of my people are stupid and horrible, and they don't do what I tell them to, and they do terrible things like kill their children and sacrifice them to false idols. But God doesn't give up on them by any means. In fact, the part I was reading, he doesn't even chastise them. They're kind of already in chastisement because they're having to deal with their own bad choices. He just goes immediately from saying how bad they were to saying how he will restore them and how there will be a time when he will be their God and they will be his people in this perfect good relationship that he will make happen because they're obviously inept. What? These people are terrible. They're not even turning back to God at this point that he's saying this. They're still in their stubborn ways, and he's like, I will restore you. Not only that, but right before then, he's trying to really prove to Jeremiah that he is steadfast. He will never forsake these people. They don't deserve to be not forsaken. They deserve to be forsaken very much, but he's like, I won't. Thus says the Lord, if the heavens on high can be measured, or the foundations below the earth be sounded, then will I cast off the whole race of Israel because of all they have done. Just like it's the nature of the universe that it's infinite. It's an impossibility that you measure it. Just so it's literally the nature of God to be good and to pour out his goodness on people who don't deserve it, which is mercy. This is the God we serve, people. He is goodness and he is mercy, and he will never ever stop pouring that out on us. Because that's who he is. Even if we're as stupid as the Israelites over and over and over again. Okay, the story of the Israelites is like the story of all of our lives. They just turn away from him so many times. It's like, really, take a hint. That's us. And the story of the Old Testament is him pursuing them. This is not a God who like stands there and has this mercy and forgiveness. And like when you go to him, then he's like, oh yeah, sure, we're cool. No, this God pursues us and he fights for us. Like he literally fights for our hearts. He wants us, and he will go to the ends of the earth to prove that he loves us, and he will fight for us. He will go to the very dredges of humility to tell us that he loves us. I think that is one very strong reason why the Passion is so ugly, so bloody and horrible and full of betrayal and like literally everything bad. Because we are human, we don't understand the amount of mercy that can be contained in an infinitely good person. And because we can't possibly know that mercy toward other people, we think, of course, he wouldn't have that kind of mercy on us. Of course, there are times when we're going to think we've done things so bad that he can't forgive us. He wouldn't forgive us, and no person in his right mind would. Maybe you don't even want to be forgiven because you think it's proper that you be not forgiven and go to hell, but you know what? That doesn't even occur to God. It literally doesn't even occur to him. He is just so much bigger than that, and we can't even imagine. And so to kind of like try to show us a little bit, he came on the cross to be like, no, literally, this is as far as I'll go for you. He gave his life, he was dead, and he still gave more. Okay, they stabbed him and he still gave more. The very, very last drop of blood in his body. That is the extent of God's mercy for us, is that he will give everything of himself for us. And nothing we could possibly do could change that. But so many people still don't have trust in God's mercy, even after this, even after he died for them. He lived for them and then he died for them. Like, what else do you want him to do? Oh, how about stay with them forever, even on earth in the Eucharist, so he can like literally be with them for all time? And still people are so blinded by their own sin that they can't have that trust in him. And so we need to pray for them to have the grace, to have the trust. And that's where the Novena to Divine Mercy comes in. This is a novena that Jesus gave to St. Faustina for 9 days from Good Friday to Divine Mercy Sunday, which is the Sunday after Easter. He gave her different meditations and specific groups of people to pray for them to realize his mercy and to really, really trust in his mercy. Because as he told her over and over again, this mistrust of his goodness is what hurts him the most, because he did so much to show us that he loves us, and we still don't believe him. I'll be praying this novena for the first time, and I invite you guys to join me because, okay, first of all, it came straight from Jesus and he's cool. And I put a link in the description to show you how to do it and the meditations. I hope you join me, and I hope you really keep in mind the unfathomable mercy of God within the next couple days as we're going through his passion with him. Alright guys, have a blessed Holy Thursday, and you'll see me tomorrow. Bye.